Welcome to the Enterprise Suite presentation, Inventory Part 1. Define your inventory module to support the types of inventory you manage. When you create the inventory items, we have stock, non-stock, item matrix, service, kit, bundle, assembly, and electronic download. Manage each item individually. During this demonstration, we will create an inventory matrix item so we can demonstrate how the system manages sizes and colors. We'll use the new item wizard to create the item. We'll enter the required information, then we'll go to the individual items after they're created and go through the setup. To create the matrix inventory item, we will go to the inventory module. From there, we'll go to the item and we'll click on new item. This will bring up the item wizard. As you can see, all the different options for creating the type of item. We're going to do an item matrix, so I click this button and click on next. Then I'll give it a name. I'll call it dress shirt. For description, dress shirt, and I could fill in the rest of the setup, but I'll let that go for now. It's going to be each is the item. We're not going to put in the weight. For a category, we're going to put shirts. And we'll click on next. For prefix, dress shirt. Separator as a dash is just fine, so it'll be dress shirt dash attribute 1, attribute 2, and so forth. Now for the attributes, I want to do color and size. Okay. Now for the first attribute, for the color, let's do blue, red, and white. And next, for the size, let's do all of them. Small, medium, large, extra large. Now click on next. It created all the different combinations. You can see dress shirt with a different color, different size. So it created each item. Then I click next, and I can pick the supplier. This particular one happens to be here. And the cost will say supplier cost is $8, and that's the base cost. Okay, then we can put in our wholesale price is $12, our retail price is $18, suggested retail is $24. Just US, and that is all there is to it. To creating a matrix inventory item. Now we'll go to the individual items screen to do the setup, and you have the dress shirt general here. Then if I click on the setup tab, a lot of this information would flow through because of your item class template that you created in advance when you set up the system. But as you can see here, we can say whether it's commissionable or not, who the manufacturer is, the lead time to get the item, and if it's drop shipped or not, or special order, the unit of measure. We can do all that right here. The classification, we already filled in shirt as the category. As far as chart of accounts, we're going to go ahead with the default chart of accounts for this particular item. The cost, we already filled that in, and we set up Bokia as the supplier. The pricing, we set up the pricing as 12 and 18. We could set up any promotional or create price lists if we want to. As far as the item matrix, you can look at all that here. and then we covered the web options in the e-commerce module. So once you're satisfied with the setup, you just click on the Save and Close button, and now it's saved, and this item will show up on the website immediately. You can manage all aspects of an inventory item from the inventory item form. By using the tabs across the top of the screen, you can access virtually any information about that item very quickly. Some examples of information that you can check are accounting, costing, pricing, and store and warehouse locations. To manage an individual item, I would go to the Inventory module and then select Item and click on Find Item. Then I'll go down to the item that I want to manage, and when that screen pops up, I'd enlarge it, and then I can get to any information about this item within a keystroke or two. I can see the recent transactions right here, and these are sorted by document type. So all the invoices are together, all the purchase orders, adjustments in and out. Any document that's underlined, I can drill down by double clicking on it and see the actual document. Then I can see the stocking levels below each warehouse, how much free stock, how much is committed to other orders, how much is incoming on purchase orders, and I can see my actual levels here. So I can see that information below. I see this is an active item. Then I can click on my Setup tab, see all the setup information, unit of measure, classification. I set this up as a cell phone unit. As far as the accounting, these are the chart of account numbers for all the transactions related to this item. For costing, these are the two suppliers. Here's a drop ship supplier right here, charges $5 for drop shipping. This is that information. Got the costing information across here. As far as pricing goes, I've got my wholesale price, retail, suggested retail. Location is right here. I've set it up in these warehouses. These are the locations. As far as the item ledger, I could see the actual transactions that involve this particular item. The history, if I want to view that, I can do that within a date range, and I can look at the analysis. If I want to do it by amount, then it'll show the profit as well. So I'd see all the numbers by month with a graphic presentation. If I want to take the pricing deeper than just wholesale or retail, what I could do is exit out of this inventory item and then go to the pricing tab for inventory. And I can go down here and I have all these different options: promotional, item, pricing, retail. I'm going to do price list. Then you could create as many price lists as you want. I'll give an example. I'll just double click on the cell phone list. You can list specific items, and you can list the cost or the % discount for each item. Then you could assign a price list to any customer. So you have complete flexibility of pricing that way. Once you've done this, just go ahead and save your item, and it's all updated. And now this pricing and all this other information will be updated on your website, on your POS module, as well as in your base system. This concludes our Inventory Part 1 demonstration. Please view the Inventory Part 2 demonstration. Thank you for taking the time to consider Interprise Suite. For more information, please refer to one of the 4 sources below. Thank you again.